Hi everyone, my name is Emma Carmen and we are back with another episode of Conversations with Coaches. I'll be doing 1 to 2 conversations every single day with coaches around the NCATA. Up second today is Keegan Johnson from Converse College. Keegan enters her second year as the head coach for the Valkyries. She'll be joining me in just a second here. Joined the staff in May of 2016 as the program's first head coach for A&T. In her first year as a head coach, she was able to successfully recruit a team of 23 freshman athletes ranging 13 states. During her inaugural competition season, Converse was able to accumulate wins against numerous established programs, and they were the first team within the NCATA to reach the national championship. While at the national championships, Converse qualified to compete in 4 national event finals. Under her leadership, Converse Athletics was also able to secure its first ever collegiate All-American in Brianna Clark, who was also named the NCATA 2018 Freshman of the Year. Keegan was an assistant coach at Alderson Broaddus in West Virginia prior to coming to Converse College. Before Alderson Broaddus, she was a 4-year member of the Baylor Acrobatics and Tumbling team, where she was a 2-time NCATA All-American and was a member of the 2015 National Championship team. She received her bachelor's degree in education in May of 2015 from Baylor University, where she was named to the 2014 Big 12 Commissioner's Honor Roll, the Baylor Dean's List, and a Scholar Athlete. Thank you so much for coming on this afternoon, Keegan.
Thank you so much for having me, Emma.
Of course. So we're just going to start off with where your school is exactly located and what division you guys compete within.
Yeah, so Converse is located in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Spartanburg is a mid-sized town in South Carolina, but we're really a college town. So within our city, we have 7 different colleges. So our students can't only make friends at Converse, but in all of the schools in the surrounding area. We are close to Greenville, South Carolina, which is only about 30 minutes away. You can get to Asheville and Charlotte in about an hour, and as well as Atlanta and the beaches within a 2 to 4 hour period. We are a Division II school, but we're growing. We're now Converse College, but soon we will be Converse University. We used to be all female, and now we are co-ed. So that's just something I want to clarify. We have men at our school. Next year we'll have male sports teams, and we're continually growing. So now is a great time to become a Valkyrie.
So how did you get involved with acrobatics and tumbling? As I was telling the viewers, you were a part of Baylor's acro team, then we're at AB and now Converse. So how did it all start?
Yeah, so I grew up doing gymnastics. I started gymnastics level 10 when I was 10 years old. So for me, I always thought Division I gymnastics is it. Unfortunately, due to numerous injuries and surgeries, I just knew, okay, it's time for a change. So my sophomore year of high school, I ended up switching to cheerleading, but I knew I wanted something a little bit more competitive in college. I found acrobatics and tumbling. At the time, there was only about 5 schools, and I just loved it. Baylor was the first school I ever visited, and as soon as I visited, I was like, that's where I'm going. And the rest is history. Acrobatics and tumbling is my life now, and I love it.
So you had a very successful inaugural season at Converse. You guys had an All-American on your team. You reached the national championships for the first time ever. What's the biggest takeaway from that experience that you want to teach your own athletes on your team?
Yeah, so when I was building this program, I could have never imagined how successful our inaugural season was going to be. Making it to nationals as a brand new team with all freshmen was something I'd always hoped for, but definitely not something I was expecting. So my biggest takeaway with that season is just that you can do whatever you set your mind to. I always tell my athletes and my recruits, it doesn't matter if we're a Division II. It doesn't matter how many upperclassmen we have. We're going to do what we do, and we're going to do it well. My inaugural class is now my senior class, so we've kind of made a full turnaround. So we're hoping that the foundation that they set is going to propel us in the future as well.
At Converse College, what are some of your guys' academic strengths and athletic strengths within your program?
Yeah, so in terms of school, we have a wide variety of majors. So whatever you're looking for, we most likely have it. A lot of our athletes are in some of the pre-professional programs. So athletes interested in pre-med, pre-PT, pre-law, whatever may it be. We also have a great psychology program, education, business, whatever you can think of, as well as art. We have a great interior design program, one of the best in the state. And then we also have something called an individualized major. So if you're looking at our list of majors and you don't see something for you, we can create a major specific to your needs. So really whatever you're looking for, we can make it work for you here at Converse.
That's great.
Yeah, and then in terms of athletics, so I would say for our team, one of our greatest strengths is our execution, specifically in team events. So we really focus on not just competing the skills, but making sure everything that we're performing is being done at the highest level. So that's definitely something that we focused on. This year, I think this past season, we've really improved in acro, just our versatility, and really utilizing both our gymnasts and our competitive cheerleaders' strengths. We are returning sisters Taim and Tanya, who are great tumblers as well, getting up there with those 10 passes. So hopefully this year tumbling will be something we excel in. But above all, I would say one of our team strengths is just our team cohesion. This team is like family, both to me. They make me love going to practice. They make me love my job, and they're just so supportive of both their team, themselves, both on and off the mat. So I would say our team environment is definitely one of the strong points of our team.
So can you talk a little bit more about the opportunities for young women to not only be able to compete in the collegiate sport like you were saying, but go on and make this part of their career?
Yeah, so obviously for me, acrobatics and tumbling has become my life, my passion. I love my athletes both on and off the mat and want to make sure that they excel in all aspects of life. So I definitely believe this is an opportunity that can help a lot of people. You now have the ability to compete at the college level. You have the ability to get an athletic and an academic scholarship. If you don't want to go into coaching, you can always be an NCATA official, a coach, or even just an advocate for the sport. You know, the more known that our sport becomes, the bigger it's going to grow. So if you're interested in acrobatics and tumbling at all, definitely get involved. It's just great.
Great. Thank you so much, Keegan. And thank you to everyone for tuning in to another episode of Conversations with Coaches. Up next, I will be talking to Courtney Stack from Glenville State tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Emma Carmen, and remember, if you can't tune in live, all of these will be on our Instagram TV and our social media at Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Thank you so much again, Keegan. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too, Emma.